I think I overdid it. All right, stick around and I'll show you all the stuff that I got. Hello everybody, welcome to Lip Bloom Notes. It's me, Kathy. I am going to share with you guys over a couple videos because I don't want it to be too long. And if you guys are familiar with any of my haul videos, I really like to go in a little bit more detail of the items I got instead of rummaging through it really quickly, because it's kind of my first time thinking about the product and how I want to use it and just discussing like maybe why I bought the product in the first place. This is all of my Tim Holtz items that I got, and I'm honestly glad that I kind of went on day 2 or 3 because I could have even been in more trouble. So I got Tim Holtz, I got a bunch of craft supplies, I got a bunch of Happy Planner and other additional planner supplies, and a huge load of scrapbook paper. So yeah, I did a doozy on this one. All right, let's go ahead and show you guys the different colors that I got of the distressed ink, and then we'll go over these photos in a little bit more detail in case you guys haven't seen them. And hopefully your Hobby Lobby is going to have that sale soon, or maybe it already has happened. But again, I don't go to Hobby Lobby often, but knowing that this sale was happening, I kind of went to sneak in, and I didn't expect to get much, but I again got myself in trouble. All right, you guys, I want to share with you guys this wonderful acrylic storage. I love acrylic storage, and if I can find this in affordably at places, I definitely pick it up. And honestly, I bought this because I do have a ton of blushes that I used to collect a ton of makeup before COVID when I used to go out of the house more often. But these days, I don't go out as much, so yeah, I still have a lot of makeup from that period. But anyways, I less love these organized storages. It's kind of a more micro organization, and so you can store anything in here. You can store Post-its as well, maybe switch them up by colors. You can obviously do blushes, which is what I've used it for in the past, or compacts, but it also fits these distressed inks, which I love. And so I'm going to use it for my new stash that I got. Exciting, right? These were $5.99, and I do have a few of these because I never videotaped the haul, but I did a haul from Joann's last year on Black Friday, and it was the worst haul ever. It was my first time buying from Joann's online, and I will never buy it from them again. And obviously they did go and claim bankruptcy this past March, and I see why, because if I show you guys my email from that one order, I literally have 20 emails because they sent things one at a time when they had it in inventory, and they would miss things. Oh my gosh, it was the worst experience ever. So I will never ever buy from Joann's online again. But anyways, to go back to this haul, guys, I'm sure this is why you're watching this video. But so this is Rusty Hinge. I do think I have a lot of these colors, but again, for $2.99, it's great to have these. All right, and that one is Kitsch Flamingo, and this one is Antique Linen. I really like this color. And this one is Mustard Seed and Forest Moss and Rustic. This one doesn't have the name on the back. It just says RW. Rustic something. And this one says LP. Okay. Something Jack Plaid. It's like a red. I almost didn't get this one, but since I was getting all the colors, I was like, oh, you know, I definitely don't have this color, so I thought I'd get this one. I do like this one, Victorian Velvet, I think. And saltwater taffy. Oh, I just missed it by one. Look at that. I almost was able to fill it. So obviously I'll change this because I have multiple of these, and I do have smaller versions of these that I got from a marketplace haul, which I got that for really, really cheap. And so I'll probably end up using those first. But yes, I'm going to go ahead and add this to my stash and hopefully see where I am with any of the duplicates, because I obviously bought this without looking at my inventory. As most of us do when we do these clearance hauls. I mean, maybe that's just me. All right, then I have these daubers, and this one, it says it's specifically for the alcohol ink, but I really don't know. I do have a couple of these, again, that I got in the haul, and I haven't really tried it. I've been trying to just use sponges that I already have around the house, which I use for like makeup and other things again. So I'm going to use those, but in the interim, I'm going to try this out, see how it works, and if I love it, then obviously have a really good stash. So this one was $5.99, $2.99, and then the extra ones were $2.74 from $5.49. I did want the dome shape one, but they were out of it when I was there again. I probably was the best that I didn't go on day 1 or 2 of the sale, because yes, I would have even been in more trouble. So that are the daubers. Glad to have these kind of supplies. All right, and then I have these alcohol inks, and these two are pearl. So I don't know what that means. Again, I do have a few of these from my haul from Joann's. Again, I haven't played with them as much. I have made my own alcohol ink, and I've done other things by just using alcohol and my old like dried up markers, and have created my own alcohol inks. But I do want to play with this and see how I like it. And yeah, if it's something I enjoy doing, I'll probably make sure I'll go ahead and get some more colors. I do want to play with this on some photo paper. I always see photo paper at the thrift store, so that's definitely a great medium to use if you want to play with some alcohol inks. So yeah, I'm excited to play with these. This was, this one says $13.99, and this one says $10.99, $5.49. So I don't know why there's a price difference, but I have a theory, and I'll share that with you guys in a bit. So this one is $10.99 to $5.49, and again, these ones are colors that I would definitely be loving to use to make things look more vintage: caramel, ginger, and latte. And this is Sublime, Tranquil, and Intrigue, and Enchanted, Envy, and Villainous. I'm so horrible at spelling and grammar. Okay, so those are the alcohol inks I got, and the last few things are stuff that I want to start using. Is more photos. I want to use more people, but I really don't know how to use it. But at this price, I don't mind experimenting with all of these items that I'm getting. So from $6.49 to $3.24, $5.99 to $2.99, really great for that one. And then $3.24 for this one from $6.49. And then this one, I did end up getting the last two. By the time I walked around the store for the other things, the Tim Holtz area was completely empty. Maybe I took what was left, but it was even more empty when I came and swung back around. Okay, so this one, I like the vintage tickets. So yeah, I'd like to probably use one, and then I'll probably keep one as reference, because I obviously kind of like to make my own things. So I will definitely be using these. And I do have some tickets, obviously the modern, very bright ones, but I do want to see if there's a way to dye them so they are a little bit more muted in this way. So yeah, this is fun. see, like something simple. This would be very simple to use. If you, I definitely have the stamps. I mean, the ticket shape is definitely easy. You can just use the circle punch for the edges here. But yeah, I would love to try to create my own vintage looking tickets and these kind of things, which I do want to create digital versions of these at some point. So I got 2 of those, and so those are all my Tim Holtz items here. I do want to go over this in more detail, so we'll finish this video with a detailed look at these photos, and then go ahead and subscribe and put your notifications on, because I will be doing the rest of my hauls in smaller video chunks so they're not so long. All right, let me go ahead and open these up and then we'll go over these. Okay, I looked at these in the store because I just wanted to make sure I could use a majority of the photos. So I'll go over my favorite at the end, but let me just go over this one first. And so in here, there is a mix of, say, 36 photos, and it is snapshots of gatherings. Because of that, I wasn't sure exactly how I would use all these, but again, that's why I'm going to experiment, because I definitely have books that have photos in them, and so I do want to see if, since these are curated, I do want to see if I can figure out ways to incorporate this into my art journaling. So that will be fun. This would be fun to use because I do have a bunch of old vintage airplane books that I definitely would like to make into a journal of some sort at some point. I like this. I have a picture of my girls on different bikes with their sunglasses looking cool. Maybe this would be a good side-by-side photo to put together with that. I do like the train. Look at that car, which I guess maybe was an early version of a bus. It's so long. 1914. Oh, definitely love using something with kids. Kids are just adorable. Look at that kid. You're just right in the center, standing up. See the class president? Maybe Paul's class. Who's Paul? Look at that kid. That must be Paul. No clue. Ooh, looks like a brisk day. Look at these ladies. I wonder what they're doing. Looks like a fun afternoon out. Okay, that's just a house. It's like a family gathering. Look at that. Travelers. Looks like a hard day. What's this? August 26, 1950. At Glen Cove. Look at them standing next to the car, my new car. That's a big mailbox. I love this because it looks very much like real ballpoint writing on there. I feel like every kid had bangs back in the day, even back in the day. When I was a little kid, I had bangs too, so I don't know if that's just like a rite of passage for every little kid. Again, friends on a bike. Nice big hike. Another house. Cute. Three boys. Is that a school picture? Can you imagine a school like that? I think a park nearby our house has a school that obviously is a little bit bigger, but it's made into kind of like a summer camp preschool. And they do have historic photos that show some of the classrooms from back in the days. I would say maybe even, yeah, early 1900. Just how small and different. I think that was the main school for the area, but now it's just a house, a building within the park nearby. And obviously the school is another block or two away, and obviously it's much bigger. Love these swimsuits. That's one thing. I like the old style swimsuits. It'd be interesting to see if we could ever, this fashion will ever come back, where we wear that big bulky coats again. Look at her, she's ready to go somewhere. All right, so that is going to be a great group of photos to use. This one, it says, again, a gathering of vintage photos. Okay. Oh, it says a gathering of vintage photos. Is that what this one says? Yeah. Okay. For this, for some reason, this one I like better. Maybe it's just because there's more kids in here. It made me happy. See the little birthday women join the beach. Look at them lounging, and they're letting their little sister join them. That's so sweet. Graduation. Ugh, when I see graduation photos or yearbook photos, that's one thing I regret. I went to my very first estate sale this past year, and you know, it was of this gentleman. I think he was moving from the house, from maybe to his daughter's house. So cute. And I love the moon. And he had a yearbook on there, and it was the last day, and this is when I'm just like first getting into figuring out, okay, what am I gonna do with all this junk journaling that I'm really interested in doing. But there was this yearbook. I think she went to a private girls' school. They were so pretty and so nice, but at that time I really didn't know what I was gonna do with all those photos. And it was so cheap because it was the last day, and I kind of wish I actually got that, because from what I remember, and I see people do flip throughs of different yearbooks, but the ladies in this school, private school, were dressed nicely. I think it was maybe a private Catholic school. I'm not sure, but they were dressed so nicely, hair done so nice. Maybe it was the 40s. I'm not sure, but I regret not getting that now. But you know, I don't go to estate sales often, but I'm sure I will find other treasures here and there. Look at that. Barely see that kid. That car's so big. Ooh, July 4th. I do want to do a July 4th journal at some point if I'm ever prepared in time for that. My kids get out of school in June, a couple weeks before. So I always feel so busy prior to July 4th, getting ready for the holiday and summer planning and doing stuff like that. So it's a bit hard for me to actually do a July 4th journal, but one day it'll happen. I definitely have some ephemera and stickers and things like that I could definitely use for that. This palm trees. Wonder where this is at. Maybe you guys recognize these buildings. Ooh, it's like serious camping there. Oh, see, this is why I love this. I just love the photos of the little kids. Look at them smiling. They're having fun at that party. The school photos. Look at that girl, the way she's wearing that headband. It is so cute. Ooh, definitely have lots of pictures like this that I can find in books. Oh, this is so fun. I love that couple in this set of ladies that's sitting on the moon. Stars in the background. Should do that more often. All right, so that is this set again on $3. And an eclectic collection of vintage photo booth strips. Okay, this one, 30 pieces. And if you guys have seen other people already haul this or flip through these, because I'm sure this was from 2023. One of these was from 2022, so they've been out for a little while, but I'm just a little bit late to the game. Because I just need to see how people might be using them, and I know they made ID cards and stuff like that. Not sure that's what I want to do, but I do love this color grading that they have with some of these photos, like putting a little bit of that pink blush on. He's so handsome. Look at that. Oh, I love that. See the way they do the gold earrings? They pop that out. See, this would be cute to do. I gotta figure out what medium to use on black and white items. I think I saw a video, but now I can't remember what they used. Obviously, you could use colored pencils and such, but I'll have to test it out one day. So what I'm going to have on my channel is just trying different techniques out and seeing what works for me. And it may help you guys. Look at these people. I'm sure you picked good photos, but these people are so photogenic in these photos. Is that her eye roll there? Can't tell if that is a teenager or a man. Looks like a happy couple. Cute girls. Handsome man there. Isn't that the same guy? I was wondering if it's the same gentleman. It's got that same look there. No, of course I'm not going to be able to find him. Nope. Come on. No, I'll have to do that search later. Look at that. I have a book that has a bunch of people's faces. It's not that old. Where I guess she was testing like the colors that they radiate out of their bodies using some type of technology, and it kind of gives me this similar vibe, but a more modern take on it. So I'll have to do some kind of comparison video on that one if I can find the book. It is. Little girl, so cute. Oh, that boy's so handsome with his glasses. All right. Okay. One last thing I do want to see if that gentleman is the same, or if he just has one of those faces. See, that looks like him, right? That looks like the same gentleman. That has to be the same guy, right? Yeah, for sure. Well, at least they're twin brothers or something. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching this haul. And again, go ahead and subscribe. I'm definitely going to have to quickly do the videos for the other items that I got. Again, I got a lot of stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and cap it here, and then I'll check you guys out in the next one. Bye.